Hello everyone, my name is Natanael Dacosta Pereira. I'm from Aleinde municipality. In this opportunity, I want to share my testimony about how I know the Seventh-day Adventist Church and finally got baptized. The thing that brought me to know deeper about the Bible is through life experiences. Especially, I faced many difficulties because I failed in many things, like I failed in my study, in my job, and so on. All these things made me feel necessary to find the truth. So God led me through difficulties that I faced, and from there, I start to find seriously. Is God really exist? Then why there are so many problems and challenges? And I began to find God. Then I began to read Bible again because I studied the Bible since we were children, and we know that the Bible is the Word of God. That's why I wanted to know what Bible says and how can I know God's will through Bible, but I didn't really understand about the Bible and importance of the Bible in my life. At the moment, all those problems bring me back to study the Bible. I start from Genesis until Revelation. Then I find out there's so many lessons and many things that different with the doctrine that I learned in my church so far. So from there, I regret because I saw part of God's law that talk about obey God's law, and one that I observed was God punished the Israelites for their disobedience, and I believe that the lesson that written is for God's people in these last days. But at the moment, I thought there are no more denomination, church, nor people in this world that still obey God's law, including Sabbath.
Fiar katak buat hotu ne memang experience ne memang maroma hakere ki hana bane saya nesan lisao ida ne memang ka banya povisi atu bele aprende ha tempo ikusi dan nian. How começa halo pesquisa, how começa halo pergunta barak.
I start to share and ask many questions about what I read from the Bible to some of radio stations from some Christian church, but they said, "Oh, because Jesus resurrected in Sunday, that's why we all worship in Sunday." But I didn't find any church that is observe Sabbath that is according to the Bible.
Mabe how si daw identifica si daw hetan igreja Roma ne maka tuir haune consciência ka tuir saída maka Biblia hanurin bahau. Então,
one day, it's around 6 or 7 o'clock. I turn on my radio on my phone. Then I listen to an English sermon that is talk about God's word. But at the moment, I listen to the radio just to improve my English listening skills because I was studying in one of university in my country. That's why I listen to the English sermon to improve my English listening skill. Then I decide to record on my phone so that I can listen again to improve my English, but I wanted not to listen to the Word of God.
Sermão inglês né também tu objetivo atu hadir de tahun inglês no lá ia intenção atu aprende com a valia los né. Depois how
But when I listen again the recording, I realized that what I listen is actually an answer to the question that I have so far about the church that is observe God's law, and exactly the sermon was talk about the church that observe God's law include the Sabbath. And from there, I was curious to find this church, and I began to find where is this radio station from.
No, kihaneba halo how curious litan atu aprende kono ba igreja ida ne no how buka tuir informação kono ba estação rádio ida ne Husi igreja ida ne be haunia decisão na tu 40 decisão na
I decided to be baptized because after I know the Adventist Church, I read the Bible already, and what the Adventist Church teach is all according to the Bible. So it's make me no doubt to get baptized because I believe that this is the church that really obey to God's law.
Laran no harmoni hau ni hakarak no tur duni maromak ni lifuan tambane mak hau la duvida tu fut decisão kata idane mak igreja los ne mak guarda duni maromak ni leisira. Depois I hatimi do Husi Manado mai halo.
Then one day, there was a team that from Manado, Indonesia, that come to organize evangelistic meeting in Fumento Church in Dili, Timor-Leste, and finally I decided to be baptized to surrender my life to God. And now I'm really happy to be part of Adventist family in this world.
Saya nesan membro ida ba iha familia ba Adventista niya. Hauni esperança ba oin radio AWR bele.
And my expectation is Radio AWR should expand the coverage area so that people everywhere can access to our radio because as I testify that I know the Adventist Church through radio.
Tambah radio maka diri zimai hau mai katene igreja na maklos.